Hi guys, how are you today? So I'm going to talk about what I've seen and what I've read in the last 2 or 3 days. But first we're going to talk about the seasons, as in the game season. Then we'll talk a little bit about Forbidden West, and then we're talking about Gran Turismo 7. So, but in the meantime, if you got PS Plus Extra, Premium or Essential, make sure you put those games in your library if you want them. And also as well, we've got an update about the catalog. And I think there's going to be 17 games coming, and they're quite good games, like the Quarry, Dawn, then Biohazard, as in Resident Evil. And Ace Combat 7, and so one of the best things is the fact is the Forbidden West. That's going to be on the catalog as well. So there's other games as well. So yeah, hopefully you'll be able to do that. But one of the things that I was reading was I was listening to was the podcast from the official podcast for for PlayStation, and one of the presenters. One of the games that she's playing is the season, and I'm always thinking about, oh, maybe I should play it. But from what she said, as you can see, the season is in the background now. She said it's one of the best games that she really likes, and I thought to myself, I'm gonna give it a try. So I'm gonna try and do that, and hopefully when I try and do it, I'm gonna try and do some of it in my Twitch channel or YouTube channel. So hopefully I'll like it. But she said it is a really good game. So if you don't want it, like a fighting games and all that kind of stuff, this game is a good game to try. So hopefully you can, and obviously I'll do a little bit of a review when I do my try. So there. But now we're going to talk about Forbidden West. Yeah, so it's now the 1 year of Forbidden West, and I was reading an article from the developers of Forbidden West for the games. And it was quite interesting that they were saying on the 18th they were all in the office looking at social media, what people were saying and what people were doing on the game. So it's quite interesting. So yeah, so it was a good article. So if you can, obviously that will be underneath this video. So and obviously there'll be other articles that I've read in the last 2 or 3 days. So they'll be underneath it as well. but one of the things that they're saying is that they've for the photo mode, they've I think they said it was 2 million or 200 million hours of doing photographing and stuff like that. So that's quite interesting. And one of the things as well, obviously with the on a Wednesday, the 22nd, that's when we got VR coming out. And one of the things that it was quite I did another I read another article, and one of the things that they were saying is that this article has 5 ways that they had to change things to make Forbidden West in for the VR. And one of the things that I quite interesting was the fact that they had to because obviously we can't see the people's reaction and stuff, and also the person who was who you play, you don't really see him or her, this kind of thing. So what they did was the bow that he has, that for them it's a character. So and as you use the bow, it has like feathers on it, and that shows you what the so you can get a feeling of for the bow. And I thought that was quite interesting. And one of the other things as well that they had is the combat, because obviously obviously you can't, when you see it, it's the combat is when you fighting someone, you go round in the circle kind of thing, whereas on when you play on the Forbidden West, you can do other stuff. So they had to change what they had to do to make sure that it was a good and interesting. So hopefully one day I will do a VR. As I said, I'm probably going to do maybe in 6 to 7 months or a year possibly. I'm saving up to get the VR. So all those people go. Hopefully, people who are doing the VR, they'll have a good time on it. But talking about VR, one of the games is going to be, we're going to talk about Gran Turismo 7. So on Tuesday, we're getting a big update. As I said the last time I did a video, and I said that it is going to be a big update because it's the VR2. But one of the things I've heard is that we're actually getting, as well as the VR2, we're actually getting four cars. So, and looking at the silhouette, one of even before I opened my the article, I saw that the silhouette, and two straight away I saw one is a Citroen and one is a Porsche. And I have no idea about cars and stuff like that, but you can see their silhouette. So, but underneath here, I'll put the article that I read, and it tells you what they think the cars are like. But yeah, so it was a interesting article. But yeah, so I definitely think you need to make sure you got enough space on your PlayStation 5, because obviously it's gonna, as I said, it's gonna be a big update. So obviously, if you're not getting VR, then it doesn't really matter. But if you're thinking about getting VR, then you need to make sure that your PlayStation has got enough space for all of the things that VR does. So and also on Wednesday, quite a lot happening on the PlayStation. Lots of things this week. We've got a on Wednesday we're getting a manufacturers and Nations Cup season 3. It starts on Wednesday, but this time there's actually going to be 4 races on in both of them, and also after you do two like on Wednesday, on this Wednesday and next Wednesday, we got the Manufacturers Cup, and then the week after that it's going to be Saturday and Saturday. So make sure you can take some time if you want to do all of them. But obviously it doesn't. So that starts on the 22nd. So, but also as well, tomorrow we got the daily races, and those races are put on the screen, so you can do some practicing and stuff like that. And hopefully you'll enjoy your racing on the daily racing or Manufacturers Cup or Nations Cup. And obviously I'm doing the Nations Cup. So what manufacturers should I do? At the moment, leading the race is it looks like I might be going Mercedes. So put your worth in and see if I want to do anything. Normally I do Volkswagen, but this time I thought I'd give it for you to decide. And at the moment, it's Mercedes. So anyway, hopefully now you have hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and tell your friends and subscribe. And but all I want to say to you now is have a nice day, have a nice week, and remember, Jehovah, he's watching us.
Gotta get it right now. Yeah, push over the